The Unalome symbol is sacred both in Buddhism and Hinduism. It represents the path to freedom, or slightly more down to earth, your life's path. The sign consists of various parts: the spiral, the swirl, the straight line, and the dots at the end. It points towards the spiritual path of enlightenment in Buddhism. The spirals and loops representing the obstacles that we come up against on our life's journey. It can also be used as a tattoo, as long as the one having the tattoo has a serious belief in enlightenment, and as long as the tattoo is above the waist. Recently on the train I saw a girl that had a tattoo on her arm just below the hand, on the forearm. So in Buddhism there are many aids to enlightenment, including the Tibetan Wheel of Life, for example, and the Unalome is one. It's suggested that in Buddhism the word Unalome comes from the word Urna, which refers to a swirl of hair between the Buddha's eyebrows. In Hinduism, some say it represents the third eye of the god Shiva, signifying wisdom and things that are hidden from mortal sight. Our lives are full of twists and turns, ups and downs, failures and successes. But when we look at the Unalome, we can see that through all of this, we are all on the path to enlightenment at various stages. We see in the image the tangles unfolding and eventually straightening. But even the tangles are not unpleasant to look at, which signifies that even while we pass through life's many trials and tribulations, we can maintain a calmness at the centre of the storm. So, in Hinduism, the Unalome represents the removing of obstacles on the path. The spiral at the bottom representing the eye of Shiva, and this depicts Shiva as the regenerator, or the regenerative force we all have within us, clearing the way towards enlightenment. We all have the power of the Trimurti. We have the power of the Brahma to create, the power of Vishnu to maintain what we have created while it's still useful, and also the power of Shiva to regenerate when we need to on a higher level. The spirals are also the emotions that we have, and the feelings and the thoughts that we have, or it could be the cyclic nature of our lives, which are like a spiral. Our many lives are like a spiral, spiralling upwards and onwards forever. The dots symbolise perhaps the end of the way, as far as we know it or intuit it. It's, it could be like we escape from the tangles. We're free, we're floating on the path to enlightenment. So that's a very brief synopsis of the Unalome, which is a very interesting symbol that we can all meditate upon and think about. It's also a very beautiful symbol. It's very appealing even to the senses and to the higher nature. And that's why it is so revered in Buddhism and Hinduism.